Hi, my name is Shireen, and welcome to my channel where we do all things lifestyle here. Today, I am going to be showing you how I clean my makeup brushes. It's very important to clean your makeup brushes. One, because they get dirty and crusty and musty and all those things, but also it helps so that you don't get breakouts and things like that. So, I have a ton of makeup brushes, so you're actually only going to see me clean part of them here. I actually have two, not really two parts, but kind of sort of two parts. It's more like a small series. Anyway, uh, this is the first one, so hope you enjoy. The products that are mentioned in this video are mentioned in order to share my experience, so this video is not sponsored, and this is also not a product review, just sharing my experience. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe. So I start out with a little bit of water, and you don't want to put too much water in your container because you'll damage your ferrules. But some Dawn dish soap and a little bit of olive oil, and I put the brushes in there and I let it sit for about 5 minutes just to loosen up some of the makeup. So this portion is going to be dedicated to like face brushes, foundation brushes. So there you see me set my timer. And while I am waiting for the timer to go off, I'm setting up my brush holder that I use while the brushes are drying. This little mat with suction cups on the bottom, I found that on Amazon. Here it's kind of showing the different patterns that are on the mat and which brushes to use on those different areas. So like I said again, today I am cleaning mostly face brushes, foundation brushes, and blush brushes, things like that. So I start out by putting a thin line of Dawn dish soap directly on the mat. And then I just rub the brush back and forth. You don't need to press it very hard. You just rub a little gently. You can see that they're coming pretty clean with very, very little effort. You'll see later on in the video where there are a couple of brushes, one in particular, which is the one that I use mainly for foundation, for buffing it in. I love the buffer brushes. They seem to give me a pretty good finish. So anyway, I'm gently squeezing. I mean, like gently, and really it's not a squeeze, but just taking out some of the excess, wiping off the handles of the brush. And y'all, with me now doing this with the towel, I'm not sure if you're supposed to do that or not, but um, taking out all of that excess water, or taking out a lot of the excess water, because again, I'm not really squeezing too hard, just really trying to get out some of the excess. It takes way less for my brushes to dry. I mean, uh, for these particular types of brushes, sometimes it took up to like 3 or 4 days. Now it takes, they're pretty much dry the next day. So again, just applying more soap as necessary, a thin layer of soap, and I'm just rubbing the brushes gently back and forth in the appropriate area. This one is an eyeshadow blending brush. So I'm kind of, mixing it up. I have so many brushes and they all need cleaning. So today is the day. So this brush here, this is a Morphe brush. That's the buffer brush. You'll see me try to clean that a few times. It'll actually end up being the very last brush that I'm still trying to get makeup out of. But for the most part, they all came really clean. This is the first time I've used this little mat. I think I'll show you somewhere in the video if I haven't done it already. I don't remember seeing it. I have a little handheld um, brush cleaner thingamajig, but it used to take me so long using that. But with this mat, it's much, much quicker. And now you see me just setting them up so that they're in an upright position while they're drying. And yeah, I'm just going to continue to clean until I get all of these particular brushes clean. This video is sped up, but I believe it took me a total of 15 minutes or so, not including the 5 minutes of soak time for the brushes. 15 minutes of cleaning time to clean this amount of brushes. Probably would have been a little bit less than that with that if that Morphe brush had come cleaner sooner. But nevertheless, I'm going to try to get it as clean as possible. I'm also going to show you what it looked like when I actually purchased it so you can see how much I did not get it back to what it was looking like. The other brushes, they all came super clean. So I'm happy about that. So yeah, still working on this Morphe brush. And I think this is going to be it. The other thing you want to do, guys, too, is to make sure you get all of the soap out. Make sure you rinse the brushes thoroughly so that you're not leaving any soap in the bristles. There's how it's supposed to look, and there's how it looks. Looks like I'm going in one more again to try to get a little bit more of, and it doesn't really look like a whole lot is still coming out. I guess it's just not going to get white anymore. I don't know. Little elbow grease. All right, now I think this is the end of this for this brush. Trying to get all the soap out. And I did, clean and sanitize my sink as well prior to starting the brush cleaning process. See, it definitely did not get anywhere near back to white. And this holder I also purchased on Amazon. It's a very, very handy little tool. So I'm just going to leave this on my vanity overnight, and these should be ready to use tomorrow. Here are all the other brushes that I still have to clean, but yeah, they're going to have to go in the next round. Most of these are like shadow brushes, blending brushes. There's a couple of contour brushes. That one, I don't even know what kind of brush that is, but I think I used it to blend some contour. That is a contour brush, yeah. So that's what I have left to do. Thanks for watching.